Physiotherapists are valuable members of healthcare teams in Saskatchewan. With increased pressures on healthcare budgets, physiotherapists offer cost-effective services to maximize the health and function of Saskatchewan residents and prevent chronic diseases. Dr. Jason Shin, orthopaedic surgeon, and Arin McFadden, physiotherapist from the Dr. F.H. Wigmore Regional Hospital, Moose Jaw, discuss the value of inclusion of physiotherapists in their integrated healthcare team.
It's been great working with the therapists on a much closer interaction and being able to speak with them and run into them. Oftentimes when I'm in the hospital, someone will just grab me and ask me a question, or I may be able to grab one of the therapists and just talk to them about where things are at with a specific patient. And I think that's very important in being able to have that open line of communication so that we're able to make sure that the patients get what they need. Physical therapists are a very important aspect of the entire healthcare team. I certainly believe that without their guidance, patients would not be expected to have the outcomes that they have. I may see them right before surgery, at time of surgery in the OR, and then at follow-ups once in a while. But patients really need that guidance and education and someone to really bring them along so that they're able to get the maximum results after the outcome of surgery. So not having a physiotherapist would be, quite frankly, dangerous. They need that guidance and teaching and the therapy on a regular basis, because outcome is not dependent on just one factor, but it depends on a variety of factors, very important of which is receiving the appropriate therapy.
I think when you make it more difficult for people to access physical therapy because of financial constraints, people aren't as able to get the kind of help that they need when they need it, and they in turn will put more burden on the system, because if they can't return to work or return back into their daily activities and require more help, then it just becomes more of a draw on the system.
I think it's important that the healthcare makes it a priority so that we have well-trained therapists that are around, that are working closely with the patients. And certainly if we're going to have the best outcomes and have best economic from the standpoint, it's important to invest in these individuals that are well-trained, that are working side by side with the rest of the healthcare team.
Physical therapy can be involved from the very smallest things to the very largest things, and I think that when we're talking about people's health and people who are managing pain or managing conditions that they've lived with for a long time, that we can help them learn how to cope with their conditions. We can learn how to teach them how to work harder to get back to what they want to do. The return on investment is enormous, because it means that people can go back into doing the things that they like to do in their life. And a lot of times we're also helping them get back to work, which is a huge financial drive, because that's an important piece of everybody's life.
Adequate resourcing of physiotherapy services improves healthcare outcomes, facilitates independent living and return to maximal function, including returning to work for many people. The Saskatchewan Physiotherapy Association would like to recognize the successful integrated system model offered by the Dr. F.H. Wigmore Regional Hospital in Moose Jaw.